Hey everyone, this is Sword and Stone from, or debuted in 1963. That sounds right, yeah, that's right. Um, it's that old. It's younger than, say, 101 Dalmatians, which came out in 59 apparently. Crazy. Um, but yeah, these movies, like the Xerox animation, it is some of my favorite medium in all honesty when it comes to Disney movies because it has such a nostalgic, old fashioned feel that I love. Like, Bambi kind of has it, Sleeping Beauty, I think, has it, 101 Dalmatians, Sword in the Stone, and a few other movies too. Maybe Fox and the Hound, possibly. Um, but yeah, this movie in particular, I just watched it just now, and I just love everything about it. Um, when it comes to the characters and then just kind of staying in that certain phase of their life. Um, because Disney could have made this into um, the typical thing for King Arthur, where he pulls the sword, like 30 minutes into the film, and then he becomes king and he goes on all kinds of adventures. Well, no, it's kind of the exact opposite in that way, in that Arthur is just a kid who's growing up and he learns lessons along the way when he meets Merlin, and Merlin helps him in those lessons to see different perspectives of the world, which is awesome, because you have to get it from somewhere, and I just love how they incorporated the magic that Merlin has to kind of give Arthur that leg up when it comes to the ending of him pulling the sword and becoming king at such a young age. He's learned all those lessons, and it's good, but he still needs to learn more still, because not every child knows all perspectives, issues, topics, morals, etc. They're supposed to be allowed to be children, which Merlin gives him that access in a way because he always wanted to become a fish. He does. He never thought about becoming a squirrel. He does, and that was overwhelming for him, unfortunately. And that poor girl squirrel. There was one comment on this nostalgia critic review, I think. Channel Awesome, and they were like the gravity of the situation, in that the the girl felt the gravity of like. Give me one sec. I need to see exactly what this person said because I just love how they said it. Let's see. It's the gravity of falling in love with someone you can never have. Yes. Girl Squirrel wants Arthur, and she doesn't care um, who he is. She just knows he's a guy and that she would like to be with him, which is um, what most animals do. They see a mate, potential mate, and then they tend to go for it. Unlike us people, where we want motives, passions, um, flaws, etc., in the person we're trying to dating and trying to, yeah, anyway. And And for Arthur, it's the gravity of rejecting someone who truly loves you, um, which is overwhelming for him, as you probably see from the film. He was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't want this. And he tried to tell her to get her off of him, but her instincts were just kicking in and saying that she wanted him. Well, he didn't want her, which is so sad. But yeah, everyone has their own desires and achings that they want, and they can't always have them, unfortunately. Some are more accessible than others, sure, but some other things are not. Love is one of those things that has to be given and not told to be, um, you know, commanded to do it, because I think you can only do it for people that, you actually want to love. That's just me, though. Um, sorry. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's so yeah, those are my thoughts on the squirrel scene in Sword in the Stone. I was just looking through those comments, and they really um, speak to me when it comes to this movie, because it shows that this movie hasn't died even years later. I think it there's a following for it because of its morality, of its lessons, and how at such a young age someone can learn something, and they can learn it from someone who's so different, like Merlin, because he's not the typical person you would meet every day. He's a wizard, of course, but if you met like people like him who don't have magic are probably some of those wisest people you could ever meet, the most intelligent people you can meet, and the ones that want you to succeed at being something greater than what you already are and what they think you could and what they think you shouldn't be. Yeah, that's probably um because they want you to do something that's so awe-inspiring, but sometimes it just doesn't happen in actuality. It's hard to become a great person who does great things with a lot of resources and without a lot of like you need lots of stuff, people, um, to help you get there. Um, and then there's not much to say about the fish scene. It's good. I love the scene where they're walking and you can see their reflection. That's pretty cool. Um, and then that pike, that was the largest pike ever. It's almost as big as the Barracuda in Finding Nemo. Um, of all the fishes to eat, he chose Arthur to eat. Like, maybe he thought he would be a good snack or something. I don't know. And then, let me think. Mad Madam Mim. It's in her name. She's one crazy witch. And even before the fight, she cheats. Like, okay, you're so dishonest and full of it. Like, of course she loses. like a typical villain or bad guy antagonist. Um, she doesn't like sunshine, but she has a habit to cure that disease she has. Well, anyway, I laugh at people who think they can do whatever they want, and not face the consequences. Um, that was when Arthur was a bird. He wanted to fly out of the nest, so to speak, to see what he's capable of. And he does. He shows that he's a good boy, that he will be a great man. Um, it good writing in that movie. Oh, not to forget the other characters in this film. Hector and his son Kay are, wow, what a father and son. I like, let me think. There's no other Disney movie with a father-son bond like theirs. I can say that, yeah. I can say that. I mean, Mufasa and Simba are the best, of course. But, Hector and Kay are like father, like son. They're both very brash, and they think they know what's right, and they're hot-headed in a way. Um, the it's funny that 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 they thought Kay could be king. It's just not possible. It wasn't possible at all. I don't think he would have won that tournament at all. Because he wasn't honest. Like Arthur. He wasn't the rightful heir to the English throne. They thought they just could win it. Like it was a typical brawl or whatever. And then there's Pellinor with his mustache. That's his character. Oh my gosh. Sips Tea, that channel, should make a video about him because he's just he's like, oh, he's just so particular, which I love, but he's also a really nice guy. He's probably my favorite character in that movie, not gonna lie, even though he's only in it for a few minutes. Merlin is a good character too. I just love that he wants to teach all of his knowledge to Arthur, but it may come across as very rushed, which Arthur isn't ready for. He wants to learn the basics, which I love. But yeah, no buts, seriously, no buts, because Arthur needs to learn certain things before learn more complex things, That's how life goes, I think, yeah. Archimedes. Can't forget Archimedes. A lot of people love his laugh during that one segment, or scene segment, where Merlin is trying to put that plane into flight. Oh, how it falls like a rock, he would say. And then he was laughing for like a solid minute, which is hilarious. I don't think any other character could pull off a laugh like that for such a long time. It's hilarious to consider that he would do that. Oh my gosh. Um, um, and oh, I forget the beginning. I'm probably gonna sing that song in all honesty. It's a great opening. It's like Broadway. I think it's what Nostalgia Critic was trying to say. Oh my goodness. Uh, I don't know if I'll get to the songs in the movie because it's a lot of. Um, I might. We'll see though. It's incredibly difficult for me to pick it a second focus on. You know, I'll sing the first song for sure to the best of my abilities, and then yeah, yeah, we'll see with the rest. I'll try to do the rest. We'll see, and if it doesn't work out, I'm sorry. Um, lastly, the the scene, the title of the film. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. I don't think so. Oh, the dogs. Tiger and something else are their names. They're so cute. I just love their bond with Arthur, even though they're in the movie for like not even a minute. Um, and then there's that kitchen lady. She, nah, she has no thing. And there was this other squad that was going with Kay. He's not even shown in the film, so were they pulling out of their, you know what, Just kidding. Probably not. Probably not. Or is it one of the dogs? um, so the title. I was watching it with my sister, and I was like, this is like a Deus Ex Machina kind of type thing when Arthur, you know, tries to pull the sword out, and he's like, I don't want this, but I need a sword for Kay. So he takes it, and then they fly off for his take. It, I just, I love how humble he is. He, he wants to do what's best, you know. Um, I'm sure he doesn't know in some situations to what to apply because he doesn't know yet what to do. So what he can do in the moment is leave, you know? Well, here, he doesn't have to leave. Here, he wants to show who he is, that he is indeed the rightful heir to the English crown. Not not those hot-headed, um, warmongering people, men. And I love how Pellinor and that guy, the guy with the black beard, were sticking up for him, even though they didn't know him. They would be great dads, you know? And the movie ends with the round table. Just kidding. No. Um, it ends with Merlin tilting. Oh my goodness, just let the boy do his thing, Merlin. Um, okay. Oh wow. This went out, this, I was talking about this movie for a long time. Um, by the way, you can always fast forward through these reviews. I don't mind. Like double times the speed. I usually do that whenever I watch a video this long. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this film. I'm not a scripted channel. I might be one day when I have an actual editor. Right now, though, I just like to say what's on my mind. And yeah, those are my thoughts on this movie. I love everything about it, you know? It's not the typical film. It's beautiful, wholesome, comedic gold. I love it. Yeah. Alright, please like, comment, subscribe to this channel, Fan of Disney 101. I'm Maria. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching again, and peace and love. Bye.